Hi, in this video we're going to talk about how to find Colorado mugshots. So to get started, visit coloradopublicrecords.org, and I'll leave a link in the description. You can click on that or just type it into your browser. Once you're on the home page, you want to hover over other records. You'll notice there's a link for inmate search. You want to select that. And then you'll notice you have your Colorado Department of Corrections database. This would be prison records. And then you have your county level records. These would be jails typically managed by the local sheriff's department. So the difference between the two, prison records typically hold people that are serving for more severe cases over 12 months, and then jail records are typically under 12 months. And a lot of times jail will also just arrest somebody, let's say somebody gets arrested. Sometimes they just get booked and then released the same day, or maybe they'll spend the night there and released the next day. So two different databases, and they will show you two different sets of people. So we can go over and see what each of these is like, sort of. I'm not going to go over every single county database. They're all, just keep in mind, they're all going to be different. But let's try the jail one. Very simple to use. It's a free database to use. So I'm just going to try one here. You got your mugshot, you have your personal identifying information, and some parole information, things like that, discharge date, and then your different sentences. So, and then you also have a case number. So if you wanted to look closer into a particular situation, you can also use the case number to research that information. At the county level, what I noticed is they do have databases. They will show you who's there. They'll give you identifying information, charges, warrants, things like that, but there is no mugshot. So I tried a couple of different databases, and they will give you the information, like right here, personal details, case information, things like that, but there's no mugshot. And then of course you have your different the court information as well. So pretty detailed pages, but just no mugshot. One other thing to consider when doing research is if you wanted to look into a particular maybe arrest or a particular individual, keep in mind that most people have to see a judge after arrest or before they get sentenced. They would see a judge. So anytime that happens, a court document is created. Depending on the situation, typically, in general, court documents are considered public record. So if you come down to the court records page, you're able to see all the different courts within the state of Colorado and what types of cases they work with. And you can also look a little bit deeper into a particular case just by using court records. So keep that in mind. It could be another great useful tool. One more thing that you can use is the name search box on top. And what this does is it doesn't just look within the state of Colorado. It pulls records from multiple states, pretty much giving you like a nationwide look into someone's criminal historic past. So let's say you're researching criminal information on an individual that lives in Colorado right now, but they potentially, maybe they lived in Maryland, maybe they lived in Alabama, and they had a criminal record there. If you're just researching in the state of Colorado, you're not necessarily going to see what happened in Maryland or Alabama. So in order to cover more information, cover more states, depending on the situation, in certain situations, maybe you need to look a little bit deeper. It's also a great tool to utilize if you want to figure out like previous addresses and things like that. So once again, it's coloradopublicrecords.org. Come on down and get started on your Colorado mugshot search. Thank you.